Hello my dear students, welcome back to my new video. In previous video we have studied basic mathematics including the types of numbers and addition and subtraction of positive and negative numbers. In this video we can study multiplication and division of positive and negative numbers. We know that multiplication means repeated addition of the number. That is, in simple way we can explain 5 into 3 equal to 5 plus 5 plus 5. That is, we are adding 5 3 times. The answer is 5, 10, 15. Or we can write 5 into 3 as 3 into 5. That is, you are repeating 3 for 5 times. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Then 3 plus 3, 6. 6 plus 3, 9. 9 plus 3, 12. 12 plus 3, 15. That is, we can say multiplication is the repeated addition. Okay. Then if it come larger number, then repeated addition is not possible. Because it is larger number, we have to sum all the numbers. So we are doing multiplication method. Therefore 9 into 6 is 54. 4, 5 remainder. 9 into 4, 36. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Answer is 414. So when we multiply negative number, we can check the answer. That is minus 5 into 3, which is equal to 5 into 3 is 15. Then put the negative sign here because one number is negative. If either the one number is negative, the answer is negative. Also, if 5 into minus 3, then also answer is minus 15. Okay, either one number is negative, the answer is negative. Then if minus 5 into minus 3, answer is plus 15. That is minus into minus. If two numbers are negative, then answer is positive. Minus into minus is positive. Then if we write minus 5 into 2 into 3. If we multiply 3 numbers, then 5 into 2, 10. 10 into 3, 30. Then check here. One number is negative. So answer is negative. If in this number, next we write 5 into minus 2 into 3. Answer is 30. Then minus into minus is positive. Here two numbers are negative, so answer is positive. That is, if a negative sign is in odd number, that is if 1 negative sign or 3 negative sign or 5 negative sign, the answer is negative. If the number of negative sign is in even number, that is 2, 4, 6, 8 like that, the answer is positive. That is, I can say plus times plus is positive. Plus times minus is negative. Minus times plus is also negative. Minus times minus is positive. Okay, my dear students, we have learned multiplication of negative numbers. Next, we can check division. Division of negative number and positive number also. We can write division as 54 by 9 is equal to 6. Okay, we know that 54 by 9 is equal to 6. That is 9 into 6 equal to 54. If the sign is negative, 54 minus 54 by 9, the answer is minus 6. We have to put the negative sign here. Okay. Next, if both the numbers are negative, that is negative 54 by negative 9, the answer is positive. That is, my dear students, we can say that if both numbers are positive, answer is positive. If both numbers are negative, the answer is positive. If either the number is negative, we can say answer is negative. We can check another example. 100 divided by 5. For 10 2 times, then 10 0 for 0 times 0, answer 0. That is for positive number. 100 by 5 is equal to 20. Then if it is minus 100 by 5, the answer is minus 20. Or if 100 by minus 5, the answer is also minus 20. Or if minus 100 by minus 5, answer is plus 20. I think my students got the idea of multiplication and division of negative numbers. Okay, we have discussed multiplication of negative numbers and positive numbers and division of negative numbers and positive numbers. I know these are the basic of mathematics, but if any mistake happen in this division or multiplication in negative numbers, there will be full of mistakes in doing any problem. If we forget to write negative sign, the problem will be fully wrong. So we have to look correctly and put the sign and answer the questions properly. Okay? Okay, my dear students, next we can discuss cross multiplication. Have you wondered what is cross multiplication? Yes, we can define. For any algebraic equation like a by b equal to c by d, okay, we can use cross multiplication method. That is, we can say a into d is equal to b into c. That is, numerator of first fraction multiplied by denominator of second fraction is equal to numerator of second fraction multiplied by denominator of first fraction. This is the cross multiplication of algebraic equation. That is, if you write 3 by 5 is equal to 6 by 10, we can write 3 into 10 is equal to 6 into 5. That is, 3 into 10 is 30. 6 into 5 is also 30. Okay, dear students. Now I think you all are confused. Why cross multiplication? The cross multiplication is used to compare fraction, to add or subtract unlike fraction. Also, it is used to find unknown value in the expression. Also, it is used to compare the ratio. Okay, we can check how to cross multiply fractions. Okay, we have discussed some example. Also, we can discuss some more example to understand deeply. We know that 3 by 4 is equal to 6 by 8. Then if we cross multiply it, we will get 3 into 8 is equal to 24. Also 4 into 6 is equal to 24. That is the cross multiplication of fraction. So we can tell that 3 into 8 is equal to 4 into 6. Next we can check cross multiplication to compare unlike fraction. That is, we have discussed the use of cross multiplication. That it is said that we can use cross multiplication to compare the unlike fraction. Unlike fraction means the fraction have different denominator. The fraction which has different denominator. First we can compare 3 by 7 and 5 by 8. This is the unlike fraction. So first we have to make the denominator same. So for making denominator same, first we multiply numerator of the first fraction with the denominator of second fraction. That is, we can say 3 by 7 into 8 by 8. That is 24 by 56. We have multiplied by first fraction by denominator of second fraction, and next second fraction is divided by denominator of first fraction, then 35 by 56. So we can say that 24 by 56 less than 35 by 56. So we can write 3 by 7 less than 5 by 8. That is, we used cross multiplication method to compare the unlike fraction. We have converted this unlike fraction into common denominator by cross multiplying with one fraction with the denominator of second fraction. Then we can compare two fractions easily. Next we use cross multiplication to compare ratios. If two ratios are equal, that is A by B is equal to C by D, where B and D are not equal to 0, then the product after cross multiplication is also equal. That is, we can say A into D is equal to B into C. Okay. So we can write A by B less than C by D if A into D less than B into C. Also A by B greater than C by D if A into D greater than B into C. That is, to compare ratio we are using cross multiplication method. For example, 1 by 2 and 3 by 4. We have to compare 1 by 2 and 3 by 4. Here A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, D is 4. Then A into D is 4. B into C is 6. Here 4 less than 6. Therefore, we can say 1 by 2 less than 3 by 4. Next, 1 by 10 and 1 by 100. A into D is 100. B into C is 10. 100 greater than 10. Therefore, we can say 1 by 10 greater than 1 by 100. Here we use cross multiplication method to compare the ratios. Okay, dear students, we can use most commonly used method for cross multiplication is to find unknown variable in an equation. We can look an example. If 4 by 9 is equal to x by 45, then we have to find the value of x. So we cross multiply the fraction. Then we can write 9x is equal to 4 into 45. That is 9x is equal to 180. X is equal to 180 divided by 9. That is, we write 9x is equal to 180. If we have to find x is multiplied with 9. So, when 9 goes to the right side, it becomes division. That is, x is equal to 180 divided by 9. The answer is 20. X is equal to 20. That we use cross multiplication method to find the value of x. Next, we can check another example. 2 by 3 equal to x by 15. Find the value of x. Then we can cross multiply 3 into x. 3x is equal to 2 into 15. That is 3x is equal to 30. We have to find value of x. X is multiplied with 3. So when it goes to right hand side, that is when is 3 goes to right hand side, we can say x equal to 30 by 3, which is equal to 10. We got the value of x is equal to 10. So dear students, I hope you all understand the method of cross multiplication. If we know this method, you can solve any problems in higher classes. All the problems deals with cross multiplication method, multiplication and division of negative numbers, like that. I hope you all understand this video. Please, if you like or understand this video, please write in comment section, and please like my video and subscribe my video. Thank you.